It's finally here in Dubai. This is arguably one of the most advanced pieces of tech that a consumer can buy right now. And when Apple announced the Apple Vision Pro, it got the world really excited. Apple are calling this spatial computing, but for most people, think of this as augmented reality 1000x. Now, I've been one of the first few people fortunate enough to be given access to the version of the Apple Vision Pro that will be available here to buy. By the time you're watching this, in a couple of days after this video, you will be able to go into your local Apple store here in the UAE and actually try this on, and if you want, purchase this. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 24 hours with the Apple Vision Pro. What's it like living with this in terms of productivity, entertainment, and a whole range of other features? Is this all gimmick, or is this really a glimpse into the future? I'm M Kwan here on M Kwan Reviews. Let's see if the Apple Vision Pro can really blend into my day in Dubai. I'm trying to change up my habits because typically in the morning I would reach for my smartphone, as I'm sure many of you would do as well, check for updates during the night while I've been asleep, perhaps set myself up with an agenda for the day. I would actually like to do this with the Apple Vision Pro, but I guess this is where the first hurdle comes in terms of hardware limitations. This thing just feels much more cumbersome to plug in, and also just to get myself set up to use this on my face first thing in the morning. So at the moment, I would like to do it on the Apple Vision Pro, but for now, I'm still sticking with my smartphone. For now. Now this might be a glimpse into the future, because right now, if you want to, you can wear the Apple Vision Pro while you're brushing your teeth. You can scroll in real time on your notifications on social media and perhaps catch up with a YouTube video as well. Might be scary to some, but it can actually be done right now with the Apple Vision Pro. But I do think perhaps if the Vision Pro was a bit more lighter, a bit more easier on the face, this could be a reality for many instead of carrying their smartphone into the bathroom. But how do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Now, one of the other hardware, limitations, and what you'll notice throughout this video, is this wire that's tucked in to the back of the Apple Vision Pro. This battery pack gives you about 2.5 hours. I'm getting an average about 2 hours based on what I'm using this for, and you can charge it by USB-C. You can't actually pull this battery out. What I've got into the habit of doing is actually just putting it in my pocket over here and wrapping the wire behind me. Now, at the beginning, it felt cumbersome, but I kind of got used to it quite quickly, and it attaches to the Apple Vision Pro with this kind of lock mechanism system. But the thing is that if you want to change this, or if you want to get another one and then hot swap, it doesn't work in that way. There is no hot swap system. As soon as this is pulled out, the Apple Vision Pro will power down. That's a bit of a limitation. Perhaps in future iterations, they can change that. By the way, notice my weird blinking eyes. This is something called Persona. It's in beta. You set this up in settings. It's a bit of a freaky experience because you use the cameras on the front to map out your face, and then there are cameras on the inside that map the reaction of my blinking time, which I'm blinking right now, on the outside. It's supposed to help people feel a bit more comfortable looking at the eyes, but yeah, my kids have called me a cyborg more than once when they see this. Right, I'm all changed up. I need to go down and grab some coffee, and I'm gonna take this with me. But before I do, I've had a very good experience with the Apple Vision Pro, because I know some people have complained about how it feels on the face. I don't notice it really very much on my face. I've been using it. I think I can go about an hour without it feeling heavy or noticeable. And the other thing is the band. For me, the standard band has been quite comfortable. There is an additional band in the box that will give you more top support. I do like how there's this round button here, clockwise to tighten it, anti-clockwise to loosen it. Perhaps I've been fortunate because I haven't really felt uncomfortable wearing this. Having said that though, make sure when you get yours, you go through the full setup system and get the right seal over here. This is obviously magnetic, and you have to be careful because I've nearly dropped this on more than one occasion. There's a light seal over here, and then this will also be included as an addition in the box, and that gives you better support, and that is to do with your facial structure. So getting the right fit is going to be important. So this is where things got really interesting. Taking the Apple Vision Pro out and about requires some getting used to. Number one, you have to tether your Apple Vision Pro if you want access to apps and the internet. And then number two is the whole typing experience. This for me was a bit of a learning curve, and it still is a learning curve. I do like the way that the keyboard is. You kind of have to punch into thin air. But it seems to work. If you don't want to use the keyboard in that way, you can also use a Siri for dictation. But being out and about with the Apple Vision Pro is a very interesting experience the first time you do it, because you have the world around you, but you also have this Vision OS, which is a software that powers Apple Vision Pro. And it's very similar to using an iPad in terms of the way that the apps are, but obviously these are designed specifically for the spatial environment. So practically, for example, here, getting a notification about picking up avocados for my wife. The other way that it worked really well for me was when I was deciding what to pick up for lunch. I wanted to check the calories on a particular item, and I was actually able to do that there and then. So in a real world scenario, I can actually see this being quite helpful. But the only limitation here is that it can, at times, like you can see here with that larger Safari window, isolate you from the rest of what is happening around you. All right, I just got back from outside. Now, obviously, for the purposes of this video, I am wearing the Apple Vision Pro in that way, but I wouldn't typically do that. I would carry my Apple Vision Pro with me if I wanted to use it out and about, and I would put it on as was required. Otherwise, yes, you would have to kind of just wear it with you that way, get a bunch of different stares. What's interesting is I found, because I filmed at a time where it wasn't that busy, the reactions that I got were interesting. A lot of young people recognized it immediately and were like, oh, that's really cool, the Apple Vision Pro. A lot of older people were really confused, were kind of putting these strange faces and just looking uncomfortable at you looking uncomfortable. But yeah, that was just an observation. But this case is really, really useful if you want to carry your Apple Vision Pro around. It's available from Apple. It's about $200. I'm sure this was designed by somebody at NASA because it's got that space kind of vibe. You've got this spacesuit soft part on the front and the back, and then on the inside you got this really nice material. Now I put my Apple Vision Pro in here like this. I use this front display case protector, which you get with the Apple Vision Pro. By the way, try and keep your Apple Vision Pro clean on the front, because what I found is after some experiences, when you get smudges on the front, it kind of impacts how you view things when you're using the Apple Vision Pro. And there's a reason why Apple have included the microfiber cloth in there as well. So I put that over there, you can put the battery pack over there, and then you zip it up and you're good to go. We're about to do some peak productivity, and check this setup out. So this is my Apple Vision Pro connected to my MacBook Pro. This is the 14-inch MacBook Pro that it's connected to. And look, I'm able to actually use the software on this. I can connect this through something called Mac Virtual, and it allows me to use the actual apps on my MacBook Pro. So macOS apps run through this way. And what is crazy is in Final Cut Pro, I'm actually able to edit videos with very, very little lag as I scrub through as well, which is just really incredible. And I've been able to edit 2 videos this way through the Vision Pro. At the same time, I'm able to edit images through Affinity, and I'm able to load up even more applications this way. So this is Mac OS. And the best part of this is, look, I can make this display as big as I want. Let's say I want it up on the wall there. I want to make it even bigger. I mean, this is an insane size display. Absolutely incredible. At the same time, that's Mac OS running there, and over here is Vision OS apps. So for example, here's Twitter. I'm able to scroll through Twitter. Over here, this is ChatGPT. And if I want to load up even more, I can load up other apps here through Vision Pro. Check this out. I mean, this is peak productivity in terms of being able to do all of this through the Apple Vision Pro. It is actually quite incredible. The only one caveat or one issue that I have with this is with my iPhone. So sometimes I want to use my iPhone, and currently there's no iPhone mirroring available through the iOS and Apple Vision Pro. So I guess I could do that through my MacBook, but I don't really want to do that. And the other thing is unlocking the device actually becomes quite troublesome because I've got the Apple Vision Pro on, Face ID doesn't seem to work, and I would have thought that if I've logged in with a secure optic login with the Apple Vision Pro, I should be able to unlock my iPhone as well at the same time. But alas, that's probably something that hopefully they'll fix in the next iteration of Vision OS. But right now, I mean, this is insane, right? You've got to admit, this is incredible productivity hack. All right, time for some serious talk. I've spoken a bit about the experience and I'm gonna do a lot more, but like, credit where credit is due. The tech in this is insane. Like, it reminds me of the original iPhone. And I know people have mentioned, and you might have seen like demos online and videos like this as well. You have to, if you get the opportunity, go into an Apple store and experience it for yourself. And I'm so glad that this is now available here in the UAE, because even if you have no intention of dropping 14,000 dirhams on this, which is what, 4,000 US dollars, you get for free the chance to experience what the Apple Vision Pro is. If you have, 20, 30 minutes free, you're able to go into an Apple store and they will be giving you this demo. If you're into tech, right, I highly recommend just go into your local Apple store and try the demo, because honestly, it is one of those future experiences. And what for me has been really interesting is giving this to my family members, whether it's my young kids or my wife. The reaction is always the same. It is so cool because they're getting to experience something which is a wow moment. The tech in here is phenomenal. I mean, like, you've got 4 cameras on the inside that are eye tracking your iris, and the accuracy of that for me has been about 98, 99%. There's only been one time over the last, say, week or so, I've had to reset that, and that's because I've handed this over to kids, to my wife. But for me, it's been consistently reliable. And the fact that you can just look at something and it's selected, and then select it with your fingers. The fact that you don't need like a controller to handle that. I mean, this is really impressive tech that's in here. And you've got to, if you get a chance, like I said, try out the demo experience. So I popped out for a meeting, and while I was waiting, I actually took the Vision Pro with me, and I used something called environments. I'm a big fan of environments because it allows me to completely immerse myself in a whole range of different environments that are available. I hope there are more coming on the Apple Vision Pro, but you can actually switch these out very quickly. And yeah, it's a nice way of just escaping from everything. This would work great if you are in an environment where you just need to zone out and you want to turn off the element of augmented reality. Right, the kids are in the pool, so this gives me an opportunity to show you what the Apple Vision Pro looks like on the outside. Bear in mind, whatever you're seeing right now, whatever I'm seeing, is not being seen through the glass itself. There are 6 cameras on the outside. They're projecting the outside world inside, which is pretty impressive. And what those 6 cameras also do is help with these various hand tracking for the gestures as well. But the details are very good. The only time you'll notice some limitation with what you're viewing is around the edges, the field of view. Especially with this light seal, it doesn't feel as expansive as I would like, but for the most part, it's good. And there's also some kind of blooming on the edges as well. So everything else looks clear, whatever I'm looking at. But the moment I start looking on the edges of the Apple Vision Pro, then I start to notice a dip in, I guess, the clarity of that. But overall, very good. One of the things I really like is those cameras are projecting real time with very little lag to me. So for example, if I was to throw this up, I can still catch it in perfect time, and that's credit to the cameras, because if you've used other augmented reality headsets, you'll know that there is a lag. So something like that might seem quite easy to do, but on some of those other devices there is a lag and you might not be able to catch it in time. Right, I'm going to show you one of the cool features. So like, you might have seen people walking around with the Apple Vision Pro. It's not as straightforward as it looks, because let's open up Maps. Okay, let's cancel this for a moment and show you what the Maps looks like. Incidentally, check this out. Look, let's make this really big. It's quite big, right? Okay, let's move it there and make it even bigger. That's as big as it goes. Look how big that is compared with that skyscraper. Absolutely enormous. But the thing here is, like, if you want to walk around with this, you actually have to grip and hold the app as you walk around. So if you let go of that, this is what ends up happening. You go straight through it. which is kind of cool, but not very practical as well. And that's the thing. I think the Apple Vision Pro, I don't think they're intended to be used out and about like this, but who knows, in the future, if they become smaller, one of the things that could happen is you could get this augmented reality placement. So for example, if you wanted to go to the map or use the maps to go somewhere, perhaps it could put arrows down practically so you can just follow the route through. But at the moment, that's one of the limitations, I guess, of using this out and about in this way. Bye bye, maps. Okay, I think that's enough Apple Vision for today. It's just gone past 10 o'clock here, just close to my bedtime. I spent an entire day with this thing, and one of the things that you haven't seen on camera is the amount of times that I've had to charge this thing up. As I mentioned at the beginning, you get about 2 hours. I was finding about 2 to 2.5 hours with this battery pack, but it's just not enough. I had to charge this maybe 5 or 6 times. One of the good things that you can do is that it has a USB-C input here. So if you've got like one of these large charging bricks, you can actually plug that in and add juice to this at the same time. So it's like charging this up without disconnecting the entire Vision Pro. But yeah, battery is not one of the Apple Vision Pro's strong points. You know, if you are planning on using this for more than about 2.5, 3 hours, then that is something that you have to consider. What are my final thoughts? I mean, like, I've spent a whole day, I've tried to showcase as much as I can to you guys in terms of productivity, entertainment, just out and about, that kind of experience here in the UAE. My final thoughts are, I think this is a pretty cool piece of tech. I am a big fan of this because from the beginning, I think when Apple announced this, I was fortunate enough to be in Cupertino to see the announcement. I remember being wowed by this thing. Now that it's here, look, as a product, I think this is not a product for most people. This product is certainly way, way more advanced than most people need it to be. It is a product that, as you could see from some of those examples, is not anytime soon going to replace your iPhone, your Mac, your iPad, any of that. But I think what it does do is it offers an alternative way of perhaps thinking about how we are using our devices, our input methods, that the Apple Vision Pro does really, really interestingly. One of the other things that struck me over the course of the last week using this is that this tech actually makes other people feel more isolated. The comments from my wife, for example, when I was sitting next to her and I might have been, checking emails or testing a few things out, she said it's crazy because it's like you're with me, but you're not with me, in a way in which nowadays a lot of us are struggling to kind of manage that being in the moment with our existing smartphones. I think this pushes it to the other edge. In a weird way, I was much more connected using this, but the people around me were very much disconnected from me. And I think a big part of that disconnection is in this kind of form factor. I think if Apple can change that in the future so that it's less constrictive, perhaps more people will feel a bit more comfortable with this and it won't feel as isolating as a device. Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts, so leave them in the comments down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe to see more tech and lifestyle content from me here in the UAE. I'm M. Kwan with the Apple Vision Pro. Let me know what you think. Until next time, peace and blessings.